We're going to switch gears now and turn to a new documentary about Princess Diana, where we hear from her older sister and the questions she still has about the night Diana died 20 years ago. Adrienne Bankert here with that story. Good morning, Adrienne.
Good morning to you too, George. It's not often we hear from Diana's sister, but she and others in the family are commemorating her death, speaking candidly about their grief from 20 years ago. Often avoiding the spotlight, Princess Diana's eldest sister, Lady Sarah McCorquodale, shares openly about her torment the night of Diana's fatal car crash.
These 2 hours, the presenters on every news channel were saying injured but expected to make a full recovery, and I have no idea why, but it made me so angry.
This morning, more from that rare interview and others in the royal family in the new BBC documentary, Diana, 7 Days. Lady Sarah agonizing over one fateful question.
She was religious in putting on her seatbelt. Why didn't she put it on that night? I'll never know.
Diana's sister Sarah was definitely somebody that she would go to if she was struggling. Diana's family have never or very rarely spoken before about her, but I think for the 20th anniversary they were very keen to, in the knowledge that lots of people will be coming out and talking about their sister, they wanted to have authoritative voices speak about her and who she was, and they wanted the right kind of voices and the right kind of narrative.
The documentary features Diana's equally famous sons, Prince Harry, who says, "I wonder every single day what it would be like having her around," and William, Duke of Cambridge, who remembers years of distress from being in the public eye.
We go looking for her, to talk to her, to play, to do whatever. She'd be crying, and when that was the case, it was to do with press. The damage for me was being a little boy, aged 8, 9, 10, whatever it was, wanting to protect your mother.
They've often paid tribute to her work, to her legacy, but for them to actually speak about how they felt about losing their mother was incredibly moving, and it's not something that we've ever heard before.
It was an intimate look at what those sons were going through. Diana certainly wouldn't have been proud of both of them as they've carried on her philanthropy and graciousness. William and Harry have been commemorating her life over the past year, rededicating her grave, installing a garden. London celebrated her birthday. The anniversary of her death is this Thursday, August 31st. I looked back on some of the research. Her funeral is still one of the most highly watched events in television ever. Billions of people around the world loved her and tuned in that day. The sons really wanted to make sure that she was remembered and honored 20 years later.
Well, it certainly is moving to hear their thoughts and feelings about their mother, that they still, of course, think of her every single day.
Absolutely, and I think still people are in touch with who she is. I have friends that are traveling to London for this event.
And they have been doing such good work in her memory.
Absolutely.
Adrienne, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.